First thing you want to do is remove the grill. To do that, there are some retaining clips right here. Just grab you a flathead. And what you're going to do is you're just going to pop these guys up. You want to remove this piece here. There are 6 of them up across the top, and then the grill will just pop right out. With those retaining clips out, the grill's just going to pop right out. You'll kind of hear a little popping sound because there are some clips down at the bottom that are going to kind of pop out. The only thing you're going to need to do is just, if I can get a focus. Then once you get that popped out, you're going to need to remove the fog light connectors. With the grill off, you're going to need a Torx bit, and there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 of them. You're going to remove this little retaining clip here that holds the light in. You'll do that for both sides. When you get your lights, these are going to plug in. These are your high and low beams, but this is your auxiliary little light piece that goes with the headlights, and what that's going to do, it's going to run these 2 top and bottom LED bars. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. You could run a fuse tap, but for me, I'm actually going to run a switch through the firewall, and to get to the firewall you're going to need to remove that little plug right there. I'll show you how we're going to do that. So I just used a small little rod. You just you're going to have to kind of go at a little angle here, just nice and easy. You shouldn't have to force it, and that'll put it all the way through the firewall. Now we're going to start running our wires for that auxiliary light. When I ran my wires, I ended up poking a hole through the rubber grommet, and then ended up feeding my wires through there. So fit 2 wires over to this side. I'll show you how I set that up. Did an inline fuse, a 5 amp inline fuse to the hot, and then to the ground. And I have one more, my 3rd wire. This is what's going to power the auxiliary lights, and I'm just going to splice these, run another one back around this way over to the right side of the vehicle, or the passenger side, and this one will plug right up in the housing here. So now we're ready to install the lights. I tapped into the auxiliary hot line that goes directly to the auxiliary hot wire that goes directly to the driver's side headlight, and what I did is I just inline spliced, and once you do that, you just put that wire around it, and we're going to run it to the other side. When I bought this kit, I bought the anti-flicker device that comes with it, and these are just going to plug right into the vehicle. Little connectors here. This one's going to go into the OEM harness, and then from there we'll plug the anti-flicker device onto it. There's plenty of room, you can see up in here, to stuff all that stuff off to the side, and then we'll put the headlight back on. Before I button everything up, I'm going to plug it in, turn your lights on, test it, and make sure everything's good to go. You can see everything's working. Last thing I'm going to do is I have my switch on inside the cab, and I'm just going to make sure that that works as well, so everything's good with this lamp. I'm going to take some tape. I'm going to tape up these 2 connectors here, shove everything in, repeat the process on the other side. To put this retaining ring around the headlight, make sure you put this part right here where they come together at the very bottom. I actually put my switch right down here, and I used some 30-pound 3M heavy-duty double-sided tape right here. And just tape that on the side. It's out of the way. There you go.